Hey, this is Rocket Brain Surgeon, and we're looking at the Type T-34 and a little bit of gameplay here. The pros and cons of the tank are... yeah. There's nothing really to say about the tank. It's pure vanilla, it doesn't have anything that's incredibly extraordinary, both in the pro or the con. It's basically just a default stock tank. It is a medium, however, and therefore it has the typical things that we expect of a medium, which is decent maneuverability and adequate firepower. When you have at least decent maneuverability and at least adequate firepower, without anything else, you still have a lot of options available to you. One of the opportunities that's available to a medium tank and is highly encouraged is flanking. Flanking is just getting a side shot wherever you can get it. It's not a magical ninja maneuver deep into enemy territory the first 10 seconds in the game. Now here on Cliff, I noticed that West has collapsed. There's only one tank over there right now, and you need to react and be good at reacting before problem events happen. So I speed my way over there. I'm taking some flank shots at the side of the enemy, and notice that there are going to be several tanks popping up. But I'm already there to solve the problem. Now we'll go down a quick 3-6, but I'm putting in pretty good work on these enemy tanks. Not even a minute ago, the game looked lost. West flank had collapsed, we were down several tanks, but because I reacted quickly enough, we were able to even the game, and my teammates obviously did their part too. Next up, nobody's favorite map, Highway. I'm in the field getting my medium on, and what's about to happen is I'm about to get derp rushed. You have to make the best of a bad situation. There's a Churchill that has me completely exposed in the distance. I go to aim on him, oh god, there's a Hetzer. Gotta focus on the Hetzer first to get him down. One of the things that I like to do in a brawl is I like to auto-aim on the tank itself. It tracks the tank very well, while I can concentrate on driving and try to cut off the angles. There's a light tank up there. I'm going to try to get close to the dead tanks and cut off his angles, but he retreats. Checking the Churchill on my flank, I realize he has problems of his own. So I live, but a crippled tank can still deal damage. Later in this same game, I'm able to deal more damage and significantly shorten the lifespan of a BDR. It's important that I lived because notice that I'm the only one on the west side of the map spotting in the hills, so I'm enabling the damage of several of my teammates. Also, one of the things that purples do that a lot of people don't is taking invisible shots. Now he went off radar, but he wasn't moving when he went off radar, so I bet he's still not moving, and I get a nice invisible kill. One of the strengths of medium tanks is carrying the team on view range dependent maps. This is Malinovka, but it could also be something like Murovanka or Prokhorovka. The first thing to do is to make a difference where you are before traveling somewhere else. We're down 4-8 right now, but there is no one immediately threatening to cap even though it's open. There's an M7 closest to me, and I can bully him because I have a hit point advantage. I'm okay with him damaging me a little bit because I know he's going to die. But now, the more immediate threat is people are capping, and I need to make it back there quickly. It's very important to note how I take personal responsibility for getting capped and defending the base, even though I am literally the worst person because I am the farthest away out of anyone on our team. But you have to do that to make a difference in the game. The enemy team has gotten a little overconfident, and their 4-tank advantage dwindled into a 2-tank advantage. They're just kind of flooding field, and it's more or less a shooting gallery for our team. I notice a VK-3001 and a T-49 on the right of me, and am moving to intercept them. I'm going to use the angles of the hills to prevent incoming fire from the VK-3001 while I take on the T-49 with my hit point advantage. I marked the hills in red to signify that I am deliberately using those to cut off angles from where I believe the enemies are. I don't mind the T-34. In fact, vanilla is my favorite flavor. Hope you enjoyed. Happy hunting.